Continue our coverage of the devastating flooding in central Texas. Joining us now is Louis Amestoy. He's the editor of the Kerr County Lead newspaper. Joining us on the phone. Louis?
Hey, how are you? I'm good.
Much drier than you are. I'm taking a look at some of the updates that you guys have been providing. Thank you for so much good information. The last thing you posted was that the large rise in the river is expected within the next hour or so. That has to be really a concern for you and for your neighbors. As I'm taking a look, I mean, you guys had about 9 different bridges already washed out in that area.
Yeah, I mean, so this storm is a little different than what we saw in 2025. You know, last year, this was basically parked over Center Point, so in East Kerr County.
Right.
But now what we're seeing is that it is moving in West Kerr, in Hunt, on both the north and the south fork of the Guadalupe River. And I wish I could see what your radar was showing there, because I think that's where the issue is at. And, you know, so here in Kerrville itself, what we didn't have last year was we didn't have neighborhood flooding, but we've seen significant neighborhoods that have flooded due to some of these other creeks and kind of washes that are in the hill country. So Town Creek, which runs, feeds into the Guadalupe River, flooded substantially this morning, blew a lot of debris over bridges, closed 2 bridges this morning that connect, the Kerrville to Ingram into West Kerr. So on Main Street, it was blown out. And again, on Water Street, which is, runs kind of parallel to the Guadalupe River. But the other big issue is interesting is that, we had these barges that were built on Nimitz Lake, which is on the river, and then up in Ingram to help find the 2 missing people from last year's flood, Seal Stewart and Jeff Ramsey. Well, those barges apparently were destroyed or heavily damaged. Part of the barge has moved downstream and is wedged underneath the City Baker Bridge. So it's kind of moved about a mile or 2 down the river. How much damage that thing did to the park and to other parts of the infrastructure that's there is unknown. It may have taken out power lines, because we have a lot of power outages right now, especially along the river. So, and it just started raining again, so pretty heavily.
Yeah, and Louis, you were talking about these roads and bridges that were flooded out. You can see from the video we're showing all the damage there in Kerrville. Last summer, when I went down there to report on all that, all I heard was that this was not something we ever would have expected. We've never had this type of flooding before. Yes, we've had flooding, but it's never been this bad. Well, what are they saying now about how prepared they were or should have been?
Well, I think I can't speak to, the fact that whether or not I think we were more prepared for this than we were in 2025. And I was going to say that one of your colleagues in San Antonio, Alex Garcia, he nailed it later in the night, because he started seeing that, Kerr County was going to be possibly in this, this kind of convection or, this almost cyclone-like behavior, and he started raising some concerns about it. So I think we were prepared because we've had so much rain this week. There was a level of preparation, but some of the things that have happened today, Hunt is prepared. They have the flood warning system in place, but East Kerr doesn't. And so the storm then kind of parked its way over, Center Point and into Comfort. Comfort has seen, which is right on the Kerr County, Kendall County line, has seen the river peak about 32 feet already. And it did it in a very short amount of time, like in 2 hours, it went up almost 20 feet. So I feel like the community has been pretty prepared for this, but but people are telling me, they're like, what did we do to deserve this one again? And there isn't, though, we don't see the missing, and we don't have any reports of fatalities that I have been given so far.
Right. Thankfully.
Yeah. Wow.
Thankfully.
Okay.
All right.
Louis,
we will continue to check in with you. Thank you for the information you're providing.
You're
welcome. We'll continue to follow it. Appreciate it. Stay safe.
All right.